conversation, because if we can't. There's a saying that it's only an insane person who keeps doing the same thing and expect a different result. I mean, we keep doing the same thing, but we want something new to pop out, and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't really.
Why have we not changed?
We've not changed anything. We've not changed.
That's crazy.
Anything.
Like even over the past 10 years, 15 years, with the inception of the growth of the internet and all these things.
So what I feel is happening in the creative space is that we've had in recent time we've had influx of support. And when I say support, I'm talking about, external eyes, external brands, and, big record labels coming in to support. But the level of funding or the amount of money being pushed into the system equally doesn't match up to, that of the neighboring countries and how successful they've been in propagating their music or using us to change their ecosystem and all that. We are not on the same level. So, for example, we have record labels like Empire coming into Ghana, signing artists over here and all that. But the level of funding that on marketing support that the artists on the other side get, we're not on the same level.
Is that on us?
Ours is way less. Yeah.
But is it on us though? It is because a businessman would not see something that thrives and say, if it's going to make money, not say I don't want to put money in it.
So the Grammy conversation, we just have to break it down for everybody to understand. It is not. And I'll say this, although Grammy is big, it is huge. What they baffle me is that DJ Slim speaks more sense when he's on people's platform than he's on his own platform. So you eventually knew all these factors must be put in place for a person's Grammy consideration to actually go through. But you sat on your platform and read it whole because it was SHATTA WALE on the chopping board. And you actually brought people to join you and celebrate, all in the name of SHATTA WALE has been denied the access of getting a project being nominated. But you come and sit here and try to act all educative, constructive in your analysis. Charlie, it's quite sad. This is the industry we are all trying to build together. You sit on this platform and say different things, and come on this platform and say different things, and you expect external parties to invest heavily in our industry, knowing what you guys have said on this internet about this same industry. Charlie, we need to be serious. We need to be serious, Charlie. Let's continue with the video. How this guy disgraces his body for that platform talk. Record labels like Empire coming into Ghana, signing artists over here and all that. But the level of funding that on marketing support that the artists on the other side get, we're not on the same level.
Is that on us?
Ours is way less. Yeah.
But is it on us though? It is because a businessman would not see something that thrives and say, if it's going to make money, not say I don't want to put money in it.
So the Grammy conversation, we just have to break it down for everybody to understand. It is not, and I'll say this, although Grammy is big, it is huge. The reach of Grammy and the brand that it puts you on is very, very huge and all that. To me, it is not the pinnacle, like it is not the apex of it's not that. It's just that it has reach, right? It is a music award designed for the US market by people in the US market. Same way artists over there can't win the TGMA. Bad Bunny never go fit win.
What Bad Bunny
he never go fit win. Bad Bunny he no vex. The guy no vex.
I mean, it's levels though.
Exactly.
Like it's levels.
No, but I'm just saying. So I want us to understand it. Same way we played FIFA Club World Cup, right?
Yeah.
No team for Ghana goes on. Or somebody go with no team
which club
participated in
like
it.
We have Euros, Copa America. Exactly. That's what you're trying to say.
So
right?
It is only telling us that we are
it's a misplaced priority.
Thank you very much.
Wait, is it though?
So wait,
I'm just saying, listen.
That means that we should uphold what our awards are.
Exactly, because your awards scheme understands your sound. It understands your language. So, it understands you.
It is made for you.
It is
you
made
don't need
for
to
you.
struggle.
By your people. You don't need to hustle with this.
Wait,
you understand?
Wait, I want to get something.
Grammy conversation. Jay, listen, the Grammy conversation is only telling us that our system is not plugged into the US system, and that our artists and their sound is not visible in their market.
Yeah.
That is it. It doesn't mean that our artists are not talented.
Yes, fact.
Can you tell me Street Crown by SHATTA WALE is not a dope song?
It is.
Can you tell me Molly Shake It to the Mark is
it's not a good one?
Biggest Ghanaian song of all time.
Exactly. But we are not visible enough. Like we know Day Day. We day, but we know day. You get it. Every now and then we might have an artist being like sensational, popping up, doing like Molly in the year under review. I mean, she was phenomenal. Charlie, she do everything possible. But I was shocked 3 weeks ago when I was reading an article on Billboard where the convo was like, on 2 of the ballots, that is on best global music performance and best African music performance, her song wasn't even on the ballot. And I'm thinking maybe it has to do with the eligibility criteria. Maybe she did not take some of the boxes, or maybe they did not even submit. I don't know.
Wow.
That's another thing. We have to find out if they submitted, because we are here saying that She Gets the Max should get a Grammy nod, right? But we don't even know if they submitted or not. We don't know the criteria that they are even using to select these songs. For us, she's done all of the remixes, she's played all of the shows,
Guys,
she's hit all of the numbers, but has she submitted? That's also another thing.
It's about backdoor conversation.
That's how come there are some songs that you hear that you've never heard that have won Grammy, and you're like, how is this song winning the Grammy? Do you understand?
Guys, I beg to differ with all of you. I beg to differ.
Now wait, we beg to differ with ourselves.
Exactly.
The kakra that I know. The kakra that I know. The matrices that you people are all mentioning are not the criteria by which Grammys are selected. I know the artistic expression of the whatever is shared is a factor. The creativity is a factor. And remember that it is peer reviewed.
Exactly.
So it is not by an isolated board of technocrats who are just sitting and saying the song they be, the lyrics they don't know. It's about other creators, other people who are immersed in the same genre. So when you are submitting to a rock category, the people voting and the people reviewing are seasoned rock music experts. Maybe somebody is there, he's just looking for your guitar, your bass line, right? Michael Jackson's you gotta be started up. They say that's one of the best riffs in this thing. But me, they listen rock and things. And if you mention 5-way, they will father. But technically, almost no.
So are you saying none of our songs? So creative. So before we get to the business,
you heard Molly and you shook it to the max, and you saw her
so are you
success.
saying none of our songs get there based on those technicalities?
Is there an ear listening for those technicalities to push it in?
To identify
no, I'm
that
saying from their perspective or from ours.
From their perspective.
So that means we know they reach any of those technicalities.
Not be saying you know they reach, but do you have someone seated at the table pushing for your song?
Who can identify? I said it's a casa.
Do you understand?
So if this is why the tree conversation is what people try to argue and they don't argue it well. If Sarkodie's rap hits in Ghana and we understand tree and we love it and the guy is brilliant, right? If it makes it to an award scheme where people sitting on the board don't understand the poetry and the proverbs and the impact of tree, do you think they will rate it like the way me and you rate it?
Simple.
They will not. Simple. And that's not to say that whether it's good or it's not bad. So that it's like French. Can you, if Jason, if Russian Music Awards, Jason, Slim, if Russian Music Awards
scheme in Ghana,
if Russian Music Awards
musician
called you right now, that you come and be a judge on their board, and then they give you access to the portal. Track one, East everything. What my brother?
But
oh my God, I'm trying to draw.
You will like this one. You don't even know
the context here is. Let's go back to the example we gave, which I think was brilliant. We have Copa America. You never see Cristiano Ronaldo playing in Copa America. Exactly. It will not happen.
No, but
we have TGMA. You will never see Bad Bunny, as you said.
I disagree with Slim on that.
No, I'm coming. But we have the World Cup, which everybody's supposed to have access to.
Yes.
Now the Grammys is seen as the world. It is seen as, because of, as you said, the reach, the fact that we have different genres. I hear they even they're considering adding other genres and all these things. First, we didn't have these Africans, like now. So these conversations come up because we are like, okay, now there's a space for us on there. We saw the BETs where Wizkid, I heard he didn't want to go on stage because we deserve the platform, right? Now these conversations have grown. Afrobeats. There's a conscious effort to make Afrobeats like R&B and pop. These conversations are going on.
Yeah.
Beyonce writing her love letter to Africa was planned.
Jason, I want to say something.
Lion King movie
Jason
was planned because of where Afrobeats.
Let me ask you a question.
Very, very intentional.
Let me ask you a question.
So the thing is, if we're making the music, we're making that we like. Creatively.
I disagree.
It is not as an excuse for us not to be there.
I know, I disagree. Let me say something. Are we looking for Ghanaians to win Grammys? Because if we are, Guilty is Ghanaian.
Yes.
Beat Menace is Ghanaian.
Yes.
Juice is Ghanaian.
Yes.
They've won Grammys.
Yes. And they
So
deserve
let us
it.
clap with. Listen to my question well. Are we looking for Ghanaians to win Grammy? If so,
Are we looking at
we are
popular?
looking for some people.
Yes, popular artists to
Grammy.
win more popular.
Oh, no. Now I've Guilty Beat, Q Beat, Jules, Beat Menace are people who have done it.
Yes.
Why are we not content?
I mean, we are talking about production side of it.
No, but we acknowledge them. Everybody's acknowledging them.
No. Did you know Beat Menace?
No, I mean there's levels. There's levels.
Listen,
Let's not beat around it, Jay.
No. I want to give flowers before Kafra. Tomorrow we're going to make mention name and do memorial. Put up the Beat Menace artwork I shared, please, production. Let me read it and let's tell the world of the people who are doing the thing we are saying that nobody's doing. They are doing it. That's not your favorite.
Yes.
That's not the popular guy.
Exactly.
That's not the guy causing this thing. No, give me the previous one, please, with his face. Let's celebrate the person.
That we need to has won a countless Grammy
nomination.
Boss, Jason. Ghana's Kofi Boache Ansah II, aka Beat Menace, earns Grammy recognition for role on the field.
For Beat Menace.
Apart from you being in the industry, Slim. Wako blog be my aka same way da.
No.
Because music review and they can't break down the rhyme.
Nobody.
You see anybody? The people who say me, I carry the music industry for my head. I know everything about it. You hear them?
No.
But he's a Ghanaian and he has won it. See. Is it that you want Asamoah? Is it that you want Asamoah Gyan, or you want Kudus to score, or you want Black Stars to score? That's the question I'm asking you. If it's about Black Stars scoring, Black Stars have scored. Clap.
Yes.
If it's that you want Kudus to score,
nobody has said. Nothing you're taking
I'm not
out of
talking
context.
about you. No.
So we are taking out of
The morale and the message. Jason's not hearing me.
A is A, B is B. Listen, there are people who have won.
I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, totally.
I understand.
There are
Why
people
were
who have
people
won the
disappointed?
Grammys.
Why were
But
people
why are we
disappointed
not
on Saturday
acknowledging
and
as
Sunday?
much?
Slim.
So
Why were people disappointed on Saturday and Sunday when Jules made the nomination?
No, disappointed?
People were disappointed Ghana didn't get a Grammy.
Because of their favorite.
See, that's a different
Because- and
combo.
I'm saying that why
you can be
didn't you
disappointed.
know?
Oh.
Knowing
Because we want our
Most of the
favorite to
people-
win it.
In fact, most of the
No,
people
no.
that you also mentioned are also at the background of the music. You understand? These are
there's so many
And if
people
the people
who
are the
produce
background,
that we don't
Exactly.
know.
Let me ask you a question. If Beat Menace
Yes.
is producing international albums that are getting nominations and getting awards, how many of these our favorite artists have called Beat Menace into studio?
That's on them.
That's
on them. That is what the issue is. On the media not talking about it. That's on them.
That's why I keep saying that.
That takes nothing away from Beat Menace or Jules
I'm not
or
taking
these
it.
great
No,
people.
you have you hear the thing wrong.
What he's saying is,
You hear the
if
thing
these
wrong, bro, relax.
producers are the ones
You hear the
who
thing
are
wrong.
getting the Grammy
I'm
nod,
getting to a
what
point.
is
You said
stopping
Q-Beat.
the artists from contacting
Thank you.
these
Let me
producers
get-
who
let
have
me-
already had a
Let
foot
me see
in
you
the
shout.
door
That's fact.
to
That's a
make
fact.
songs or
Jason,
make music or
let's
produce
mention
for
the
you?
fact.
Thank you, Lenny. Let's mention them, Slim. You say Q-Beat.
Yes.
Or you're doing technical
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
Guilty or you're doing technical production.
Yes.
Juice you're doing technical production. Kofi you're doing technical production.
Yeah.
If we have 4 Ghanaians who have chosen an aspect of this thing,
And they are doing it.
and they are doing it, and the recognition nomination, the winning that you want, they are doing it. No. Oh, that's what am I about to
That's facts. Okay, now I get it.
How many?
Now I get
That's
it.
what I'm saying.
Now I
That
get it.
the people who wanted to go on Grammy, no, how many of them? Why was Q-Beat Guilty, Juice, and Beat Menace
Menace.
not on any of the artists' album? True. Why didn't one artist say, you know something? Let me put these 4 guys. Let me do a 20-track album. Now I'm going to Beat Menace.
Come and
Tell me how to use
Use
YouTube.
Okay, so if
Do you
that's the case,
understand?
that's the case. If that's the case, if we're looking at it from a creative perspective, right? Because business and investment is another thing. You go feed the music nice, but for ears to hear it, for you to get nominated is another.
No, that's
thing.
a different conversation.
Yes. But from a creative,
what
from a creative perspective,
Jules did it with Wizkid.
Yeah,
so he has the formula.
Yes, they
Jules did
have
it
the
with
formula.
Wizkid. Jules second or third one.
Yes.
If I'm not
Guilty
lying.
on Beyonce's project.
Very good. Guilty did it with the biggest pop star, so Guilty knows some ish.
He did it with Thames.
He did it with Thames, so he knows some ish we don't know. Who has called Guilty that next year Grammy? No, I want to work on my album. What was it? How is it? Help me. Listen my lyrics. What do you think?
No, that's fact.
Exactly.
No, that's
so
fact.
that's what I'm saying, that we don't want, because if we wanted to win Grammy, that is the path.
Cyril, I started by saying that, Charlie, we've been going around this thing the same way and we want different results.
Yes.
And that is insanity.
Yeah.
That
If
is
you
not
wanted
us.
to win Grammy, you call
You
Jason.
know. You know how to go about it.
Jason, did you go and call somebody on City FM or Joy FM that you like Three Music? You call somebody at Three Music.
Simple.
You had a conversation. Same way I had a conversation with somebody at Three Music. The same way Lady had a conversation.
Okay, that's.
I didn't call BBC and say, BBC, I want to go and work at Three Music. It's madness.
Okay, let's say for the average fan, right? Do you think the average fan is surprised Molly didn't get nomination?
Yeah,
I'm
they
asking
will.
a
Because the
question.
average fan doesn't understand.
They don't
Yes.
understand.
That's our job. That's why we are here.
Exactly. We are here to break it down. And one of the things that we also need to consider in this case is that for any artist to get or a nod, for any artist worldwide, and I don't care the country where they're from, they need to understand how the Grammy system works. And if you are blessed enough to have people in your country, people in your motherland who understands how it works, all you need to do is approach them. There's been several conversations. We even had the CEO of Grammys in the country some time back. Yo, there was a dinner held.
Now,
You see the number of artists who didn't pull up. No, so we need to understand. We are not interested as a group of people.
We are not. Do you know
we
why?
are not interested.
See, do you know
the
why?
artists didn't even show up when the CEO of Grammy came here.
And I'm going to call it out just like he did. Do you know who asked the first and maybe the most sensible question at that dinner? Guess.
Oh, Charlie, if I guess you know,
I asked it when my senior Abeku had the mic like this, and he says we are going to have a quick Q&A with the boss and understand the Grammy. When Abeku looked left to right, and he looked right to left,
You know, see anybody.
we don't see anybody to call. I say before. It's not I'm bigging up myself,
Big up
but the
yourself.
people who are doing this thing, and their producers and their managers and their executive directors and their executive producers were not in the room to talk to the guy who is carrying the platform.
They don't care. They don't care.
Did you see him when he went to Niger?
So with this thing that you said back to the producers and all these people who've won, what hand do you guys think media has in this? Because there's a lot of people who don't know. A lot of people don't know Jules has won a Grammy. They don't know. A lot of people don't
and
know.
that's on our press.
So
That's
wait.
why I keep saying it.
So-
and that's on our media.
What's the media's hand
Also,
in
I
this?
think that the onus lies on the individual to want to propagate their good news as much as possible, because as an artist, right? If you don't push out, I know that some people will
Lenny,
say
if
that
Jules sex
for
tape,
the international,
the bloggers will go and
wait,
find
wait,
it.
wait, wait, that's what I'm saying.
Where this
That's
question is
what
coming from, because
that's what I was
about
getting
louding
to.
them achievement or what?
That,
Go louder
yes,
or what?
that's what I was
the-
getting to.
no,
That
what's
some
the
people
media's
will
hand
say
in
that
this?
for the international market, for the international people whose stories we do they bring us the stories? No, they don't bring us the stories. But if you as an individual know a lot of people in a
That's what I'm
particular
asking, 'cause
country
it's hand in hand,
who
right?
can help propagate your story, who you can just call and say, you know what, I have won this, can you put it out for me? If you can reach out to hundreds of people, also reach out to them, because there are a fewer number of people who will also push it out.
Are you asking that we should get the information out there so that other people or other artists can contact them?
To an extent, do we have that responsibility?
No,
Let me-
no.
What Jason is asking is the role media has to play in making known that these people have won.
Listen, I'm going through Jules' Instagram post about his victory, about his recent news, and I'm going to mention the media kingpins, and the blog owners and the platform owners who have come to comment. After you can see the post and you can comment, you can write a story.
Yes.
Jules doesn't need to send you anything again.
You've seen it.
If you have seen it
It's
on his
what I'm
Instagram,
saying.
relax. I'm saying that
Is what
that
I'm
bombs.
saying, that there are a
So
few
that means, like,
people
the
who
whole
will
system
do it,
is small,
right?
bro.
There are a few
Because, like,
people
we've
who will
literally
do
been going in
it. But
circles
if
right
you
now.
want it to be more known, you can also reach out to people and say, this is my achievement, because not everybody will see everything. And that's facts,
Lenny,
right? Not everybody will see everything.
I want to understand Jason on this level that
we here at Music will try as much as possible to do it, right? But will other media houses also do it?
Exactly.
This thing that he said today,
there's
an amplification to this.
Yes.
Maybe tomorrow's conversation will be different, so he won't say this again. Now, the fact that they've won it, right? Nothing can take that away. But winning it and it being out there is the conversation that we're talking about.
Yes,
right
and I'm
now.
saying
That's
something.
Why I'm asking.
I'm saying something.
The media's hand.
I'm saying something. We the media and personnel in the media and other famous, popular socialites, people who have clout, we are often selfish. When Slim wins something, I want to show that me and Slim be cool.
Yeah.
So I can write under, hey bro, blessed.
That's true.
But will I take it?
Yes.
But will I take it to my platform?
No.
That my brother Slim has won, and this was his hustle and why. And I'm saying this because the people who are in this Jews comment section, if it was Stonebwoy or SHATTA WALE who had won, they would have gone to look for their old picture with SHATTA. That I always knew it, bro. From those days back in the day, bro, in the trenches. Let me mention the names.
When we were in the trenches.
Let me mention the names. Kofi Mole is in the comment. Push. Me, Cyril, I'm in the comment. I'm talking about it on my platform. I've been talking about it since morning. Kwamina MP is in the comment. Antoine, my own brother, is in the comment. Joey Lit is in the comment. Black Volta, Afro Electra, Juliet Ibrahim. It goes on and on. I don't want to mention anybody I don't know. These are people I know who have massive platforms, who by now, if they had all amplified it, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It goes on and on. For Amaya Debra, 400 and something. They are all there. Stonebwoy has liked the picture. You understand? I'm looking at it and I'm saying that we need to be our brother's keeper.
Exactly.
Going to like the comment and say, so Amaya Debra, Lorraine, GH Hyper, J. Derobi, even the Grammys themselves have come to like it. Sampoku, it goes on and on and on. Over thousands of people. I can't read all for you here, but you get the idea.
I get the drift.
If Amaya Debra, Juliet Ibrahim alone, sweetheart, if Amaya Debra, Juliet Ibrahim alone said they will trend Jews in news today. They will do them.
Okay, so why is this the case?
No, this is the case
because as he said, right, and what he said makes perfect sense.
Into your mic, sweetheart.
But why would someone post a picture with a SHATTA WALE, a Sarkodie, or a Stonebwoy? And I'm using them because right now they are our biggest artists, they are biggest exports. Why would these so-called, and these are all hypotheticals, why would they post more pictures or stories compared to maybe a Jason who won today that nobody knows about? Why is that the case?
We don't also have to push or slide the fact that people have their favorites and they always move to their favorites. We don't have to slide that out under the rug. People have their favorites. If there's a win for Jason, if there's a win for Lenny, I know ball. I will feel just post videos halfway with their studios. Just to make myself
support.
It's about you.
Myself. It's all about me.
Yes.
You understand?
It's not about Lenny. Cool. That's what I'm saying.
It has nothing to do with Lenny or you. But let's also understand the simple fact that, bro, if you know loud your own thing, people never go loud and give you. You for loud them yourself. That is if you want to.
You have to be a part of it.
You have to be a part. If you want
100%. I don't disagree.
That is why I wanted to understand that. Like, are you saying that the media should push it so that it becomes a source of information for others?
I'm asking.
If that is the case, then it lies on the media to use that information to put that information out there that, yo, listen,